up? Fuchsy here, back from my... well, I don't even know how it counts, but it's been a couple months since I did anything. Ever since I went to Vietnam and dropped dead off the radar. Which is... suspect. But I'm back, and that's what counts, right? And this isn't War Thunder. This isn't War Thunder. This is not War Thunder, friends. What could this be? It's my gag didn't work, but it's Divide at Impera for for Total War Rome 2, not Empire Divided or Rise of the Republic, because I'm broke and I can't afford any of these. We don't talk about that. But what I can afford, however, are some free mods in the Steam Workshop, and I got Divide at Impera, which is literally the only reason I ever got this game in the first place, and I love every moment of it. Divide at Impera is a overhaul mod that overhauls the entire game to be 1. Realistic, or at least more realistic, 2. Harder to play. Well, not necessarily harder, but more complex. And 3. It really slows down the campaign. It doesn't really let you snowball as easily as you do in the base game, which you just play as Rome and you win the game. I really love Divide at Impera. It adds a lot of cool systems. It adds population, adds supply systems, it adds, I think it also adds social classes, amongst other things like disease and stuff like that. Additionally, the thing I love the most is that it has a crap ton of units. I really like unit variety. And also those units look really nice. I really like how the units look. Anyways, I will be only playing Divide at Impera. Straight. No other mods, nothing. I have played previous campaigns before, and you can see all of them here. And the longest campaign I've played has been as Rome. And this is about the time of Imperial reforms. And Imperial reforms, something I'll get into later, along with all the reforms and stuff. We will get that long in the game, which we probably will. Let's be honest here. It's me, and when have I ever dropped a series? Don't answer that. And these are gonna be my settings. We're playing large unit size, which is what I find the best. And these are gonna be my settings for our playthrough. I am sick, disclaimer. I've been sick for about a month, 2 months now, and it just occurred to me that whenever I come back and revive the channel is when I'm sick. So maybe it's just a creative spark that happens when I'm sick, or maybe I'm just delirious right now. I don't know. Anyways, we should probably get into the game. I'll do a lot of explaining, hopefully if I remember later on. I probably won't remember though, because I'm incompetent. So who are we gonna play as? Of course, who else are we gonna play as than the greatest power of all time during the classical era? Roads. Not gonna shit with you though, Rhodian slingers are the shiznit. But who gives a shit about ships though? No, we're not playing as Rhodes, sadly, but we are playing as not Massilia, but they're right next to them. Not really though, because we're playing as Rome! Guys, we're playing as Rome, and the first step to playing as Rome is to figure out which one of these 3 amazing factions we can pick from. And by 3, I mean 1, because only one of them I like. So what does Rome provide for you? Well, first off, we get Roman legions, plus 1 recruitment slot in all your provinces, which is very strong. It lets you build up defenses really easily and let you mobilize faster. It's always good. Be able to react to enemies and to just on the go. It's really nice. Bread and circuses, plus 1 food in all provinces. Food's important. Don't run out of food. I like eating food. I hope you do too. Which is why this is really nice, because it appeases to my glutton side. Now on to our factions. We first have the Nobles, Barbarian Subduers, increase melee attack during battles with barbarian tribes. Now that's really useful, because, you know, everyone's a barbarian. Duh. Even the Greeks are barbarians. Everyone's a barbarian. If you're not Latin, you're a barbarian, clearly. Just joking. But most of the land we're going to be conquering north of us and north of Greece, literally just the entire northern part of the map, are barbarians. So this is going to be really useful against them, because that's what we're going to be conquering other than Greece and Carthage. Although, let's be honest here, the Greeks are barbarians. Next up, we got Romanization. Increased cultural conversion. Yeah, remember what I said about Greeks not being civilized? Yeah, that's gonna solve that real fast. But the issue here is we got cultural oppressors. Now, this is a big thing because PO penalties are bad. In Divide et Impera, in Divide et Impera, public order is everything. Absolutely everything. And this is gonna hurt in the long term, in the short term, but in the long term, this is gonna mitigate that a whole lot. Moving on, we have the Patrici. Growing in wisdom is increased agricultural income, which I like because I do like building farms. Farms give you food, and they give you money, and money is food, and moving food is power, and none of that made any sense. But agrarian wisdom is money from food. So I gotta say about it, it's really nice. More money is always good money. Yep. Founding Fathers increase PO from Latin culture. Now that'd be really nice if they still had the Romanization thing up here instead of down here. Is that how that went? I forgot. That's not how that went, is it? No. That's not. No. I remember now. That's not how that went. God damn it. Increased Latin culture PO bonus is really good. But that's not gonna be out of our Atlantium. So we can't really do much with that. But the biggest reason I won't choose Patrici is political elitists. I like trade, and I don't like having moderate diplomatic penalties of all factions. It's not very fun, because I have played as the Mauryaans, the Indian faction they added in Divide et Impera, and they get like mistrust from one of the three factions. This. I can't read that. Nope. It makes your life a whole lot worse. So I won't be playing as the Patrici. I like having trade and good diplomatic relations with everyone without having to shell out money. And finally we got the Ecrates, those dirty Greek sympathizers. They have administrators, yes, increased tax rate. Money is good. And taxing Italian people is really not good. So the squeeze as much money as them as well without increasing tax levels is really nice, yes. But they have no Hellenas. It's a big no. Why do I want to be friendly with dirty Greeks, huh? What? It's not as if this age was called the Age of Hellenism anyways. What? No way. No Greeks sympathizing here. But they got disdain for plebs. Oh, there's an entire reason we overthrew the kingdom. Come on. PO penalty from Latin culture? Don't like that. No, Latin culture stays. Everywhere will be Latin. Latin made everything better. Look at the Franks. That's why we're gonna be playing as Nobles. One of these three factions I actually like. That's all we gotta say about it, guys. We should probably get started. Now, I do plan to make this a very long-term series, but don't count on it. Because I have a lot of lack of faith in my ability to actually carry the series all the way through. And, well, it's also me. Let's be honest here, it's also just me. I am going to be fiddling around with all sorts of settings, recording, audio, editing, all that kind of stuff as we go along in the series. So the quality might change in any one of those aspects. I am figuring this out again because it's been such a long time. It's been almost a year since I last made a video. Which is really sad. But that's just how things are. So I'm going to try to figure this out again. I have a completely new computer. And I mean it this time. Like, it's new case, new motherboard, new everything. I'm running an i7-4790 now. Really good. It makes editing a whole lot faster. Processing video is so much nicer now. It's just so good, so nice. And, well, got the 4 RX 480 in there. God. You know what? I don't know what I ever did without 60 FPS. And I can offload recording to the GPU using AMD's AMF. Oh god, so nice. Additionally, I am now figuring out how to use OBS a lot better. I didn't really know how to do it back then, But OBS, I think I got it down now, anyways. I actually don't know how I'm gonna do in this campaign, mostly because all previous Rome campaigns I've done, you saw the 220 turn one. That one I did with submods. Mods that made the game very much easier and much faster. I don't know how I'm gonna do without them. I really don't. I'm kind of worried too that I'll just fall on my face early on, just die to Eprius, because my personal biggest hurdle is Eprius. That's my personal hurdle. Okay. We defeated the other Italian powers. Is that why Etruria still exists? Yeah, nice shot defeating other Italian powers. Ooh. Okay, so. Not bad. Right? We have control of most of Italy. We have 5 settlements. Diplomacy-wise, we are at war with Eprius and Etruria. Now, depending on whether or not RNG is friendly to us, the AI is friendly to us, we might see Syracuse declaring war on us, but they're useless, so we don't need to worry about them, because they're also not very happy with Carthage. So, the first thing first, let's get trade down.
Greetings. Now, you are welcome.
So it's good to get trade established early, so you get longer-term trade bonuses.
You have spoken fairly,
that's not good.
and I can accept for my people.
Oh, no, I don't want that. Massilia, and then Renishi.
I welcome you.
Oh, that's not good. They've traded with me before. It depends on game. It depends on game to game. So we have 2 legions on the ground. The JO1 Apollinaris, and the JO2 Adutrix. I don't know how to say that actually. Governors. Use your governors. Don't be me. You saw that? Again, back to that 220 turn campaign. But that was the first campaign I ever played in Rome 2. And I forgot I didn't know how to use agents, because I'm used to using agents from like Napoleon and Empire. Here, I didn't know I had to click this button to do anything, so I spent my first 90 turns without ever having known how to use a governor. And that was horrid. Don't ever do that. Don't. So let's see here. We have the Shields of Minerva. They have Equites, Etruscan Hoplites, Italic Spearmen, and Velites. Okay, not too bad. Can't see what's inside though, but we're just gonna steal their food. We get 2 food. We're stealing 2 food from them. Holy crap. Okay. Now, my first plan is to focus on the Etruscans. These guys can just come over and die for all I care, but I'm gonna mainly focus on the Etruscans.
We take this settlement for Rome.
Right. So let's recruit some guys for the Etruscan for this army. One thing you learn is that despite where we are being trashed later game and against like actual infantry, God, it is so nice having like a very good like numerable line in the early game that it's just worthwhile to do this. But we are pretty trashed though, but they're not nearly as trashed as like other light infantries from other nations. Have you seen Eastern Spearmen? What the heck, man? And so we're gonna get now our PO is -3, but that's mostly out of Italic culture, which will get wiped out, I feel. I don't know how quickly, but it'll get wiped out pretty quickly, I think. So I think we're gonna focus on building Lancing up to be a massive commercial sector, which is always good. And we're gonna build a few of the Mars, of course. To get rid of that PO mouse, I might just go Infantry. And of course build Rome up. Actually. I have enough food. Alright, so now we can focus on building up Italia. So we'll build our oil press here, and then we'll build a villa. Make sure we have enough food, that is. And just in case, I'm gonna recruit some Roriari down here as well. Just in case they do anything suspect. Now, it's a little controversial to do this, I feel, because it's not particularly worthwhile, I don't think. But I will be raising 2 new legions here, 1 here, just in case they actually do anything. No, that. Yeah, I hate it when you accidentally click on the port and just. That's just in case the Veneti the attritions or the Epresians do anything. So at least I have a commander unit there to help buff out the defenses, which is super nice. I see that expanding Rome has pushed them out. That's something. Technology. First things first, we need more dignitaries, more governors. Making more money, of course. It's gonna be 4 turns and then 6. So 10 turns until scholarship. Not too bad, I can wait, I can afford to wait. But this game is about the long term, you gotta plan ahead. Politics. What do we got for, Disclaimer! I will be playing the political game, and I will be maintaining Rome as a republic. It's a good reason for that. Republic is super strong. You see now, plus 20 PO penalties due to presence for cultures, which stacks atop of this cultural pressures PO penalty. But it also has plus 2 per turn, which is really nice anyways. And that minus 10 loyalty for all political parties, I can buy them off. But what matters the most are these last 2. Plus the culture conversion on top of what Nobiles already has, which is Romanization, increased culture conversion. I'll be fine. I can just convert them really quickly, especially with temples and stuff. And lastly, oh shoot, plus 1 XP chevrons for all recruits in all provinces is incredibly nice. That's why you see these new Warriori are gonna be much nicer than they would be otherwise. They already have stat bonuses to melee attack, melee defense, and base morale. It's just gonna make them superior to their counterparts. They're already superior from what I know, but these guys, this is gonna be really good because at the very minimum, I will always have XP in my armies, which will give me a marked improvement over any stock standard troop that any other faction recruits. And it will always be a nice buffer against better trained troops, because, you know, I just like to sit around building up chevrons for their guys. Last time I played against a tribe, they somehow had chevron ranked 6s, and I was like, whoa. So this helps mitigate any issues I'll see from that. And so I'll be trying to balance the political power here, remaining here, because I don't want to deal with this nonsense. This is terrible. Get taxes, yeah, but that's terrible. Minus 20 morale? Oh my god, no. None of that. I'm gonna keep it within these 3. That means I have to play political power. That does mean, however, I'll be switching out my commanders out with one of the commanders from the other 3 parties, trying to balance this wheel a bit more. So we'll just have to see where that goes. Right now, we should look at the party leaders. Plus 1 loyalty for all trade. Alright. I can do that, that's simple. Pacifist. That's not happening, friend. But likes barbarians. Hey, that's not so bad, I can trade with them. Agriculturalist. Plus 5 loyalty for having food surplus. Heck yeah. Bigot. That won't be too hard. Thirst for power. That's gonna be a pain to balance. But I don't think it's gonna be too hard to do that. Right? Yeah, thirst for power. Expansionist. Yes. Populist. Okay, I won't be increasing taxes for a while, so I think I'll be fine there. And hates Greeks. I do too, buddy. I do too. Which is why I want to kill all of them. And make them us. I think we have our opening moves covered pretty well. So let's move on. Next turn. Oh, damn it, I forgot to... Okay, so that's what I'm worried about right now. Eprius, they're doing stuff already. What is that? What is that? Is that an army? I hope that's not an army. That better not be an army. I'm really scared if that's an army. Eprius is my biggest hurdle to overcome in the part of the campaign. Simply put, they have better troops than me. At the very least, they have more of those troops trained than I will. I'll be focusing on getting the lower classes immobilized. They're gonna have really good troops already. Oh my god, they already have 2 stacks. They're coming over already. They're gonna have stuff for attrition, sure, but that's scary nonetheless. Okay. I think I'll recruit some Roriari here. Right.
We hunger for battle. Advance.
Some more recruits in. Actually, no. Not yet. They won't even be able to do anything yet. So let's use that money to spend up on these guys.
Are you ready to serve?
Missiles are good. I love missiles. One thing you'll learn playing as we get along is that I love the shit out of missiles. Okay, that looks pretty good. And we'll use the last slot for Equites. I love missiles. Missiles are just so good in this game. But they're not like melting units kind of good like Attila does. God, that's horrible.
At your service. They will never.
Damn it. Something that would work. Some XP out of them.
Ready for orders. Is that
Is there any banditry going on here? There ain't.
Ready for
Just fortify here.
At your command.
Alright. So my main focus is focused on Etruria. The Etruscians. Well, I don't know. These 2 stacks worry me. One of these 2 stacks will always have an elephant. Really good elephant at that. And elephants are a real pisser. They truly are. So that's what I have to worry about for now. Nothing that worries me. Wait. Zeus at war with... Ha! They are! That's gonna be a real damper. Carthage should come out early. Doing the trade
friend.
now? I guess not. Alright, let's go. Hopefully I can take him out real soon. Okay, I think they landed already. I'm pretty sure they already landed. Right. Let's see what they built out up here.
We hunger
I'll have
for
to
battle.
hire some raiders. I want to take them out now.
Swift and silent.
They hired some raiders, so I think I should hire some raiders as well. How much do they cost? I don't want to wait another. Yeah, I'll wait another turn. Get some stati in.
Command.
In the meantime, though,
Soldiering.
yeah, okay.
It's a good life.
I'm losing a lot of money, sure, but this will be fine.
We hunger for battle. At your command. Get to it, men.
There's 2.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, I'm fine with losing PO there.
My wits and words are yours.
How can I be of assistance?
Okay, you gonna be willing to? I'll make that money back pretty soon. I feel once my promises in here are built. 2 turns. 2 turns. All right. Yeah, I'll be fine for now. Now I've never lost against the Etruscians before, but then again, like I said, that was were sub mods. I don't know if I'll make it here. I'll make the cut here or not. That's always a worrisome. Oh, they're going back. Or is that just the fleet? That's just the fleet, I think. That still worrisome, of course, but maybe not as much now. I don't know. Oh yeah, another thing is that I can actually develop XP for all my generals. As long as they're sitting around in towns with armies and stuff, they can get more XP. At least I think that's how that works. Let me check real quick. I'm gonna check that real quick. Oh yeah. So okay, so he's not getting any XP. Yeah, he is getting XP. As long as the character themselves gets XP, I'm all for it. Okay.
Ready for orders.
My skills are yours. I will see.
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
You have the.
So I can just go in there and take out Arentium.
Let them come.
And they won't be able to they can't reinforce? What? That's not right. They shouldn't be able to reinforce.
We take this settlement for
Maybe because it's sitting right next to them. I don't know. I was hoping.
What
Is
do
actually
you
how that works? Huh. What do you know? Okay, so a brothel worker. Interesting. So I'll go agent. I was hoping it would work that way, but I guess it doesn't. Nicius Vespus. You will be administrator. Increase my tax rates, please. I'm not gonna be like. I can handle this. I can definitely handle this, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna go into combat with them now. This does not go the way I wanted it to. Ah, crap, it's actually a town battle as well. Okay. So they're gonna be on the opposite side of town, I feel like, in this part of the map. If I'm approaching from here, I'm gonna be on this side, I feel. I want to check out that army first. I don't want it around. But if I deploy on the wrong side, of course they will reinforce. That makes my life a whole lot worse. I'll wait for dry. Doing a lot of movement, I feel. Right, so
stay in formation.
I'm gonna assault from this direction, though. Yeah. I hope they come from the side I think they come from. If they don't, it's whatever, I guess.
Group disbanded. Principes!
I'm gonna do my general formation with this. I'm gonna reinforce the flank, this flank a little more. And I'm gonna deploy my Roriari all across this line here.
Heavy slingers!
With slingers in the brush. Mostly in the brush anyways. And of course,
Brave Romans to a man.
commander right there. And the Triari they're just doing nothing, because that's what I need to do with them. I want to see where their reinforcements are coming from.
Stand here for Rome, the Senate, and our families. All of them expect great things today. None of
Enemy
them.
reinforcements
Where are
approaching.
they approaching from? I should have guessed. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna fast forward that, honestly. They're doing shit. I don't like that. They're doing shit. Well, that can go according to plan, but whatever.
Our general is under attack.
Ooh, they gathered the forces here.
Double time. Orders.
Intercept them.
Ready. For glory.
Stop, stop, stop. Wait, how did you even manage that? Whatever.
Proud Romans all.
Orders. Our hidden units have been discovered.
Roma Invicta. Spear infantry ready. Form square formation. Principes. Spearmen ready for orders.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever, right?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Orders. Principes. Romans ready for
One of our units has used all its ammunition. our unit has used all its ammunition.
Romans, ready for duty. General!
Triari, get over there. Actually, no, get Triari, get over here.
As you command! Extemplo! We await your command.
Oh, that's not good. It's not a good situation all around, honestly. I fucked up. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yes, Commander! Into flying wedge formation!
Alright, we took out that cab. That's good. And now we've rained hell upon them. That's how Mafia works, right? Damn, okay, we're getting our ass kicked.
Ready for duty! Happy to serve! Your orders! Orders! Understood!
I'm sure they'll be fine.
General!
What are these guys doing? That wasn't very smart of them, I feel.
General! Riders advance! Riders on me! Brave Romans ready to waiting!
Tiny citizens.
Equities!
Oh, charging the general bunch of. Yeah, this will turn out great. It's when has charging your. I was gonna make a joke about Roman nobles getting killed by civilians a lot, but I guess it didn't really work. Not really good with jokes. Alright, yeah, let's fuck them up. Yep, there we go. Let's put them in disciplines. Alright, you guys just keep tanking the missiles. I don't really care. But you guys are more or less disposable. Honestly, you really are. Alright, they're gone. Triari didn't even get a chance to do anything. That's kind of sad. Okay, let's get those Italian swordsmen about it. Yeah, and these others get pelted from the side now. Insuferi Italici. Yeah, they're gonna get pelted, absolutely pelted, dude.
Heavy slingers! Commander! Quick march! Spear infantry! Commander! We obey!
Yeah, that was okay. This was an okay result. I did not like it. I wanted my guys to get oranged, so. They're really determined to get past us. Let's get some fire going on those guys. Just,
Quick march!
yeah.
General! Jupiter, get this! Heavy slingers! Now! Where are you? Spears ready!
I'm not especially okay if I lose some Roriari in there. It don't really matter that much to me.
Your orders! Pikes ready! Understood! Spear infantry at your command!
Yeah, look at these shields though. They're so nice looking. I love the way that this mod makes them look. They're just so nice. Like, oh my god, that's so nice. I mean, Roriari shields like? I think they're just plain, aren't they? No, they actually have designs in them. That's nice.
Romans ready for duty. General! Equities! And orders! Your orders? Ready, men. Wait movements to a man. General! Orders understood. Engage! Ready and waiting. Keep it up. They're cowards.
Disengaging never actually works in this game, so that's a pain sometimes, but whatever. Yeah, I get punctured, my dude. Punctured. So far, so good. Notes are gone.
Your orders. Ready and waiting. For glory! For forward! Come on.
Oh shoot, that's action.
General! March at speed!
I love cavalry as well. That's just me being a Napoleon player. Cavalry's just so good for me. In fact, if we ever get to play as the Macedonians, I'll show you my favorite unit, the goddamn roster. Yeah, I think it's about time we can fast forward this.
One of our units has used
Yeah,
all
there we
its
go.
ammunition.
Just in case though, I'm gonna wipe them all out.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
They have nice shields too, but they're also dead.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I'm fine with like these town guards escaping because they're not very effective. But I'll call this good. It's a decisive victory. 1,700 kills to almost 200 losses. Not the best result that we could have gotten, but it was a pretty good result nonetheless. But I think we wiped them out pretty well. See, only their town guard and a couple of civs and slingers survived. This would be pretty good. 13 minutes though. I could have conducted that way better, to be honest. Way, way better. Quintus Papus. It doesn't help my case that I deployed way more troops than they did. So. That is not what's for the beehive and not be good for the bees. Are you talking about beehive onagers? Beehive onagers! Beehive onagers! Yeah, they got roasted.
Ready for further orders. Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
I mean, I know they're right there as well.
Ready for
So I'm
battle.
in. We're gonna go missile spam on these guys because slingers are just really nice. Just in case, we'll get a couple more. Worry already affect Beneventum.
Ready for battle.
I fear for my life that they will just lose them. Check recording time. Alright, I think this is about. You can place this to do one more turn. Yeah, one more turn. Griffin's Grace. Which one of these two army has Elven? I forgot. I don't know which one they start with, to be honest with you. I think we're good to just do one more turn. Oh, edicts! Yes! Tax harvesting. I might do commercial stimulation later to build up the slave populace to get more money. But for now, we're good. I'm surprised the Apollinaris didn't get a level up. Maybe that's in terms of victories or something. And I just didn't do 2 victories, like I didn't go for the army and then the town. Okay, FPS didn't do anything shady, thank God. Sometimes they just rush with Beneventum, and it just takes me off surprise, and I just like, oh, you know? That kind of thing. Someone was okay. Edict issues. We're getting more money. Plus, we got these buildings. We should probably demolish this, and I'll put a vineyard there. What turn is it? I like to end off my. I would like to end it off on like a. What turn is it? It's turn 5. I'll end it turn 6. Should I? Nah. Turn 5 is pretty good. It's winter of 27 BC. Etruria is crushed. And I turn my eyes on Eprius. That's a pretty good place to stop, I think. Yeah. We're getting to scholarship now. Really good. Any new trade opportunities, perhaps? Venice?
Greetings.
Yeah, or
Speak
like
plainly and
Curia.
without idle-
Whatever, I guess. And I will turn these guys south towards Tarantium.
Siege to the settlement. At your command.
Yeah, this sounds like a good place to stop. Anyways, guys, it was really fun to make this video. You know? It's gonna be pretty fun to come back to the channel again, get starting again. I mean, it's not Worth Ender, it's not any more pre-existing series. Who knows, maybe I'll make an update video, because you know I love those, and, you know, talk about it. But I think this is where I'll leave it out for now, guys. It's been really fun. I'm happy to be back. Ooh, making 1,000 per turn. Ooh. Anyways, until next time, guys. We might just take out Eprius.